Hey guys, it's me, Jenny Chu, and it is November 20th, 2015, and it is supposed to be time for talking about what you're talking about, because that's what I do on Fridays. However, it's kind of not today. I had a bunch of things that I had slated to talk about today. Tiny hats that you can put on top of your clip-in man bun, if you have a man bun. I was going to talk about that woman who was granted the right to wear a pasta strainer on her head in her driver's license photo, about how the world has been reacting to the terrorist attacks in Paris and in Beirut. Donald Trump suggesting that we have special IDs and badges for refugees. Hey, why not? Let's just sew some numbers onto their shirts, and so they don't try to really hide who they are, why don't we just tattoo that number right on their arm? I read about some senators even talking about rounding them up and keeping them in, let's just call it a camp. The rhetoric is becoming so much like the Nazi regime, it is really starting to freak me out. This country was founded by immigrants and refugees, yet I see all of these governors and elected officials who call themselves patriots acting decidedly un-American. I see all of these people who call themselves Christians behaving very un-Christian-like. The very people who are crying, "Protect our own first," are the very people who vote not to protect our own by funding social services for those who need it. Quite frankly, I am embarrassed right now of America and the decisions that are being made out of fear. Basically, ISIS is winning over here. France, however, with true grace and fortitude and humanity, is still accepting refugees. The response in that country has been one of love and humanitarianism and life. I am starting to feel very disheartened, and so there is no real talking about what you're talking about today, and there will not be a talking about what you're talking about next week either. Next week is Thanksgiving here in the United States, and I find myself just kind of wanting to spend it with my kids. I don't want to take the time to make a big video. I don't want to take the time away from my family to curate all the images that I need to do all of the editing. I really just want to squeeze my children and stare at them for a ridiculously awkward amount of time. I want to spend time reconnecting with my husband, and so I'm going to go offline. I'm going to be offline today and next week. And I do so fully acknowledging that that is a privilege that I have, to be able to turn that noise off and to surround myself with good things, to walk the streets of my safe neighborhood, to hug my two very healthy children, to sleep in my warm, comfy bed. I am humbled and I am grateful that I am able to do those things. And that is what I'm going to spend the next week doing. I'm going to dance in the kitchen with my kids. I'm going to play cheesy board games. I'll probably drink some wine. So if you're a viewer from the United States, happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope that you find many things around you to be thankful about. If you're a viewer from another country, please don't lose faith in us. We can be better. All right, you guys, ta-wee-ta, as I like to call it. We'll be back 2 weeks from now, December 4th. I'm sure there will still be plenty to talk about. Bye.